Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome to our first episode of Feed the Beast StoneBlock 3. Yes, I am back. Our hiatus has ended, and we are diving in straight with a new pack. FTB StoneBlock 3, successor to StoneBlocks, obviously 1 and 2, because 3 comes after 1 and 2. And yeah, I'm excited to get started. I've been wanting to play a Skyblock kind of pack. This is a stone block, but it's essentially the same thing. So let's talk about StoneBlock 3. So it is a action and adventure pack that is waiting for us more than ever before. In a world of rock and stone, release your inner dwarf and build your subterranean kingdom. Use magic and technology to forge your realm to your designs. Play with quests and goals to guide you through the event or through the pack, with scripted events and interactions for all players to explore along their adventure. Every experience will be unique. Anyway, it's a stone block or a skyblock-esque pack. It's underground instead of being in the sky, but we're going to dive in. We're going to start. We're going to play, and we are going to have some fun. And, you know, it's been a while since we've been here. Speaking of, it's been a while since we've been here. Forgive me if, I am a little rusty because, well, I haven't played really anything in a while. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and start our world. So I don't really know if seed matters in this because we have to generate our own world once we get inside anyway. But we're going to do TheAndrata's Let's Play, and then we'll do TheAndrata SB3 LP, I guess, if you want to follow along and create a world on the same seed, if it matters. There we go. TheAndrata SB3 LP. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to create our world. Everything else is going to stay default, and then we're going to come back when our world finally loads in, and we can get started and start exploring. So see you in a second. And we're in. First things first, I loaded in and I noticed, so I'm playing on pack version 1.4.2. Let's do seed, by the way, so you can see the seed. And there was a whole bunch of chat going on. It looks like because Mine Together is in this pack where you can connect to like Discord servers and chat with friends. I had to go turn that off. So if you pop into your menu here, you click the cog wheel up in the top left. I disabled chat. So if you don't want all the chat it was scrolling by on my screen, people were talking about mechanical crafters and stuff. And yeah, just turn it off and you don't got to worry about it. Anyway, so we spawn in and we are in this room. And I really haven't looked up or watched anything about this pack terribly too much, except for like I know that this is a lobby. So we're going to start here. We got to go through this nice fancy nether portal, but this is just a lobby room because when you go through the portal, it asks you to create your own dimension. Every player if you are running on a server, every player gets their own unique dimension to play with so that, you know, you can have everybody progressing in their own parallel little worlds, and then that way their progress doesn't affect you and your progress doesn't affect them, but you can always teleport over to your friends and play together and everything like that. So yeah, we got this cool nifty looking lobby room here and everything. Just, you know, various things. You can't break anything in here. You know, everything is locked down, so you know you can't run around and be like, I'm gonna grab some stuff in the, you know, netherrack, let me grab that now, or some soul sand or some crimson roots. I'm gonna jumpstart my my adventure here in StoneBlock. Doesn't work that way. So basically, you can look around, you can hang out with your friends here as you load into the lobby, but our goal is we need to go through our portal here and set up our world. So let's go ahead and pop in, and it's going to ask us to create, select a start. We got to choose our world. So we have a couple different options. I think there's 6 options here. So we have the original stone block room, which is just you literally start out in a cave, and you have to start mining stone. And by a cave, I mean like a 9x9 hole in the ground, essentially. You have the cave portion, which is just a bigger cave, but it looks like it's still all made out of stone. We have a drippy cave, which looks like it has like some sort of house structure. In Minecraft has like stalactites and stuff, doesn't it now? Again, it's been a while since I played anything, so yeah. We have a lushed house, which just looks like there's a house with some grass blocks and some, glow bulbs and stuff like that. A mine shaft, which just intersects with a mine shaft, and then a cave with a mine shaft intersection. I'm looking like, I think I'm going to go with the lushed house. Just looking at these screenshots here, normally I would say, go with the original, like go original, have fun with it, try it out, start original. But I'm gonna go with Lushed House mainly because looking at the screenshot, this is very dark. This is kind of dark. I imagine as we expand, this is going to be dark. This is pretty like lit up. And as a YouTuber recording a YouTube series, light is important because YouTube compresses everything, makes all the darks much darker than they really are. So we're going to go with this, and hopefully everything will be lit up nice and lit uply, nice and lit. So that way we can, see. You guys can see what I'm doing. So anyway, you load in and it teleports you into your dimension, and it doesn't take terribly too long. As you can see there, it created our dimension fairly quickly, gave us our quest book, and it automatically created an FTB party. So if you're playing along with friends, you could have your friends join your party. I believe, yeah, it's this section here. Okay, and then you have to use the FTB teams. The party system is so that your friends can, if you're in a party, they can interact with your blocks. It's a griefing protection mechanic kind of thing. So yeah, anyway, we load in, we get ourselves a nice fancy quest book. Do want to note, I did install this mod called Item Zoom, as you can see on the left-hand side. So everything's zooming. That's for our screenshots and stuff like that. Pretty nifty, but it does not come by default in the pack. So let's go ahead and get ourselves inside, and let's take a look around at what we got here. So we got a nice little house structure. I'm not going to complain about that. Came with a couple cauldrons, it looks like. Yeah, we have a lectern. We've got some campfires. Those are going to be great for like charcoal soon, if we need to get more torches. Real quick, let me check my video settings. Let's crank our brightness up so that way it's a little better, because it still seems a little dark for, everything. Hopefully that helped. Did it save that? It really doesn't seem like it got much brighter than, it was before. But hey, okay. So we got some cauldrons. We've got some flower pots. We got a nice little bell. Bing, bing. What do we have over here? We have, amethyst buds. That's kind of nice. Getting some amethyst. I know I've actually never played with the amethyst before, but I know it's useful for certain crafts and things, especially now in modded, and some more charcoal. Let's see. Our inventory or our item search tool is not JEI, as you may think. I will probably call it JEI many times, but this is REI, which I think stands for really enough items. JEI is just enough items. I think this is really enough items. And it's just a rewrite, a change in the pack and everything. So yeah, let's go ahead, and I would love to have this moved to the right. I like having my search bar underneath all the items. Can I do so? More options. This might be something that I'm gonna have to play around with later. Search field position, bottom left / right. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's all I wanted. I wanted that over there. The cool thing with this, with REI, if, for example, say we were looking to make some barrels, right? And we needed to make barrels. Same keybinds, U shows you the usages, R shows you the recipe of it and everything. But the cool thing is if you hover over your recipe here and you press A, just like you would in JEI for bookmarks, you can actually bookmark the whole recipe, which is kind of cool, especially when you get into a lot of micro crafts and things. You got to keep, you're trying to make the barrel, but each one of these things has their own different recipe. So you got to keep kind of clicking back and forth. You can just pin this and then bam, you have the whole thing. I like it. It's nifty. It's pretty cool. Anyway, let's get started with our pack. First things first, we don't need our quest book because we have access to the quest book up here, so I don't need to have that physical quest book. But if we come inside of here, it's going to introduce us to FTB StoneBlock 3. MODPACK's placed entirely within a world underground, no surface. As you travel further from our spawn point, so we're here, and we go out, there are concentric circles that contain, there's dungeons throughout this thing, and then there is a section, ring of nether. And then we go out farther, there is a ring of the end, it looks like. And I don't know how that plays with the Ender Dragon. I don't know if that is in here or what, and what we have to do with that. But hey, we'll check it out. So we're going to check mark, and it unlocks some more quest chapters. Okay, so now we unlocked our getting started in our storage chapters. We also have a quest here about getting started, going through the portal. There is a command, FTB StoneBlock /home will take us back to 00, so that's pretty cool. And we can teleport back to the lobby if we want to go meet our friends and everything. And then there are events. On your journey through StoneBlock 3, you will occasionally find random special events happening to you. We don't want to spoil them right away, but they can reach from giving you handy loot to being filedly funny or mildly annoying. If we don't like them, we can turn them off. Probably going to end up happening. I've heard about some of them, and like your inventory gets filled up with like these random sticks or something like that. But we'll see what happens then. But yeah, let's get started. We're in the getting started section. We are under our first quest, Rock and Stone, alone in a cave with nothing but rocks. What's better use of your time than punching them? Mining stone with your fist will result in dropping stone pebbles, which we can craft into cobblestone. You can also eat them for food if you would like to. So let's go ahead and, well, let's do the thing. We need to start punching some stones, mining up some stone, and getting ourselves some stone pebbles. Now, I believe these have to be specifically, you have to break them with your fists, okay? So if I break this stone with the stone pebbles, I'm not going to get any more stone pebbles, but if I break them with my fists, I do, right? Yes, okay, so we got 5 total. So I need to go around and punch some of these and get myself some cobblestone, because, well, it is a stone block pack, and we are going to need stone in order to do the things that we need. You don't get a wood crafting table in a stone block pack. What kind of table do you think we get? You got it. It's a cobblestone crafting table. So we need at least, what is it? Probably we're going to need 32 of these stone pebbles to get the crafting table going. And then maybe we can start looking into seeing, well, take a look at our quest and see what our next steps are. Get some tools, figure out how we can actually get cobblestone directly from this with a pickaxe or something like that. Like, we got some things that we need to explore. So we're just going to break and try and get ourselves at least up to that 32 so we can get a crafting table going and then see where we need to end up from there. And actually, now that I think about it, I don't think it's 32 that we need. We have extra, and that's okay. Pop into our quests. Check it, and we got a random reward. And we got some andesite casings from Create. Nice. Okay. Those are going to come in handy. This pack relies on Create heavily, from what I understand, for pretty much all early game processes and even some late end game processes. So Create is going to be a, thing that we do. Okay, let's grab all 8 of these that we have. And then we can go ahead and craft up a crafting table. Your standard recipe there, except for the fact that it uses cobblestone instead of wood. Okay. Let's go ahead and clear out some of this. Having this grass in here, I think is going to be nice because it's going to allow us to get some of our seeds right away. Instead of having to do our sieving and everything like that, we have seeds just straight out the gate. And also looks like we have some moss carpeting. We're going to go ahead and clear some of this stuff out though, because I imagine it's going to drive me nuts, especially when I go to try and place things down. Okay, so let's go ahead and put down our crafting table and take a look at our quest and see what our next reward is. An iron wand. Ooh, fantastic for building. Okay, so a couple options here, a couple pathways we can go. We can get a stone chest, which is going to allow us to store items, obviously. We have a stone crook, which will allow us to get saplings and seeds from certain blocks. And then we have our stone hammer, which will allow us to crush our blocks. And I believe with the stone hammer, we'll be able to actually get cobblestone straight out of our recipe. So let's go ahead and work on getting ourselves a stone hammer. Let's see what this is going to require. Okay, so we need some stone rods, which is 2 cobblestone. We're going to need 2 of those, so I am going to have to go mine up some more because we need 2 sets because we need to make 3. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a little bit more pebbles, and then hopefully the stone will allow us, or the hammer allows us to mine this directly instead of getting these pebbles, and then that way, it accelerates our ability to create cobblestone and tools and everything like that. Let's go ahead and do this, and then that should be this, and then we should be able to get ourselves our hammer. Okay. And there we go. Hammer. Got it. And again, we get another random reward. I love random rewards, by the way. Random rewards. Some people hate it. Some people love it. I am of the fan of I love it because I just love the randomness. And there is chance cubes in this. So chance cubes are a thing. And they are, they're dangerous. Will we play with them? Most assuredly. Absolutely. We're going to be opening some chance cubes. Most likely not anywhere near our base, though. Yep. Okay, let's see. Do we get... Yeah, look. Okay, so I don't know what this is down here, but this is telling me that it's got to be a feature of the FTB StoneBlock companion. It's telling me that if I take stone and I hammer it down, I will get cobblestone directly. I bet you if I... Yep, okay. So then we can take our stone, hammer it down into gravel. Our gravel goes to dirt. Our dirt goes to sand, and our sand goes to dust, right? Cool. And then if I put dust down, it tells me nothing because dust doesn't turn into anything. It is the last of the processes. So yeah, and this is significantly faster too. So let's go ahead and start mining up some cobblestone so we can get some stuff going. So let me clear out some of these walls. I'm going to clear out a little section here and get us a decent amount so we can get going, and then we'll be back. Okay, I think, well, I broke my stone pickaxe or my stone hammer, and I think I got a decent amount of cobblestone, so we can go ahead and move on. I do want to go ahead. I'm going to close off this little room here just in case some mobs come in and everything. I don't really want to deal with them. So yeah, kind of sort of close it off. I guess I really didn't. That doesn't help with if we get any baby zombies or anything like that, but yeah, it's okay. So that gets us some cobblestone. So we have a stack and almost a full stack of cobblestone here. We did have one piece of dust anyway from our experimenting with our hammer and everything like that. So we got a couple things. I think I do want to go ahead. Let's go ahead and make ourselves the stone. Well, sure, we need a furnace. But let's get ourselves our stone chests, I think, right? So yeah, stone chests. And we can use cobblestone for this, correct? Yeah, cobblestone chest. That requires cobblestone parts. Okay, that's 2 cobblestones, like so. So if we go in here, we take our cobblestone. Let's go ahead and we'll get a good amount of these. There we go. So we'll get cobblestone parts. And then it was like this or like this. Or was it a 4? Okay. So that gets us 2 chests. Okay, so we got 2 cobblestone chests. We can go ahead and just, plop those down back here. So now we can access and put some of this extra stuff that we're getting inside of here. Just keep our inventory a little bit neater, a little bit cleaner. I guess we can throw that furnace down that I unintentionally made. Hey, it happens. Random reward. We like it. Chainmail boots. We'll take those. Sure. Boop, put them on. And look at that. We're already armored up. Okay, so we got gravel, dirt, sand, and dust. So we're going to get a random amount of that. And then we have andesite is our next quest line down here. If you mine either up or down far enough, you'll reach a layer of andesite. And then beyond that is deep slate. And only then is there bedrock. Okay. Oh, loot bee. This is something that I did learn in here. Loot bees drop random loot if you can find them. Okay, so this guy's over here. Let's go ahead and we need to get ourselves some stone rods so we can get ourselves a hammer. The faster you find the loot bee, the better for you because it will continue to drop loot. But your goal is to go get to it and rescue it. You got to go find the bee and it's trapped. You want to let it escape. And if you let it escape and everything, you get nice, nifty little loot from it. So get free, be free, be free, bee. And he's going to come. He's going to be our friend. And he's going to be like, I love you so much. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Here's random rewards. Here's random loot. We got an egg. Nice. Get some chickens. We got a chance cube. All right. Well, we're not doing anything with that anytime soon. Mystical white flower. That's cool. A piece of gold. What you got? Another egg. Give us our rewards. Another egg. And another flower. And then he disappeared. Okay. So the worst rewards in the world could have probably been better, but it did take me a minute to get to him because I had to find I had to make another hammer because I had, destroyed the one that we had. But yeah, pretty nifty, right? Like you get rewards from the bee just from, rescuing him and making him your friend. Let's go ahead and close this in because I do not want to have any, mob spawning in there, and we're good to go. Okay, continuing on with our quests. So we got those. I'm going to go ahead and just bulk collect these so we get our compressed gravel, dirt, and all that good stuff, and we can go ahead and throw this in there. So we got gravel, dirt, 2 compressed sands, and then just some miscellaneous dust. And we're going to use these, specifically like the gravel, we're going to use this to make... we have to do I believe since this is the create, we have to mill this, right? To start getting iron and stuff. There's no sieves. There's no, any processes like that. It is create all the way. So we're going to go ahead and create it up and get ourselves our resources. And that's where our quest line is directing us towards. So we're working our way there. The only thing I don't like with this REI, I guess, is that it's like blending in here with the FTB stuff. And so like that hammer showed up there, like in between the quests and that. So it's like the quest was an item. I wish it would start like a row lower. Maybe I can look in the settings down here later and see if there's a way to fix that or anything. But our next step is to make a crook. We need to make a crook so that we can start getting saplings and seeds and start getting wood. So that's going to require some stone rods. So let's go ahead and get some of those. Okay. Let's make a couple crooks. I am not a crook. Um, okay. So we have a stone crook. Now we need to use this on what to get saplings? How do we get saplings here? I believe we can use it on dirt, right? Let's find it. Grass blocks will get us flowers. Leaves get us like apples and saplings and stuff. But we need to get our first sapling. We don't have any saplings. So yes, it is on dirt that we want to use this on. How do we get dirt again? Well, it's as simple as hammering up some cobblestone. So if I go ahead and I can tell that these moss carpets and all this grass in here is going to drive me crazy. So once we get the ability to use our ultimine, I will most likely get rid of all of that because it's going to drive me crazy. So we need to hammer this down. And the ultimine does not work with the stone hammer, by the way. So you cannot vein mine with a stone hammer. So you gotta deal with it until you can get to pickaxes. I believe our progression path here is going to be to get into tinkers for... Where did that go? Okay. To get into tinkers for pickaxes and stuff and actual proper tools. And I should have made like 3 more of those just so I can set up a 3x3. So I can plant some saplings and then grow them all later. Okay, so that is our gravel and hammer. Okay, so now we got some dirt. Let's go ahead and just clear out a nice little section over here. Oh, we got to crook the dirt too, don't we? So I actually am going to end up needing more dirt than what I'm thinking. Because I'm going to create this 3x3 to plant my saplings, but I don't have any saplings to plant just yet, do I? Nope. Okay, so let's go ahead. Well, we'll lay this out, and then I'll do the thing and get a little bit more of this. And there we go. Oh, that's cobblestone. Well, whatever. I mean, it's not going to hurt to have extra, is it? Extra gravel ain't going to hurt nobody. Okay. So now we need to place our dirt down, and then I need to crook the dirt, and that'll get us saplings and plants and all that stuff. So what kind of saplings do we get? Spruce or something? Something normal. We got some Ars Nouveau. That's good. We did get a spruce, so we'll use that. And we got some acacia. But we'll use spruce, okay? Spruce is going to be, since that's what we started out with, spruce is going to be our building material of choice for wood, I guess, because it's the one that we have. I believe twerking is in the pack. Yeah. Work it. Okay, work it. Okay, buddy, let's go. That vine grew. Does spruce not want to grow here? Like, alrighty then. Okay, let's see what's the what with this spruce. Not enough light. Maybe. Can we get like oak then? Can I get like regular oak? Because at this point, why are you not working? Okay, well, we got all the Ars Nouveau. I like dark oak. Dark oak you have to plant in a 4x4 though, don't you? Not enough light. F3. Where's my light level? 10. Does it want more light over here or something? Like, what's wrong with you, oak? Or spruce? Grow. Do the thing. Ha! Like, are you kidding me here, buddy? Grow. Okay. Well, let me break down some more gravel for dirt. Okay, I got 1 oak sapling. I got a bunch of everything else, but we have 1 oak. So let's see, will oak grow here? There we go. Okay, yeah. I don't know what's up with the spruce, but it doesn't want to grow. Anyway, now we can go ahead and start breaking down these leaves and getting more saplings. And I believe with the crook, we can vein mine. Yes. So we can go ahead and if you hold the tilde key, that's next to the grav key, or that is the grav key. It's next to your number 1 in your number row below escape. I'm always asked, how do I vein mine? So I always like to go over grav key below escape next to your number 1. Hold that down by default and it will allow you to mine. Now, notice I'm mining 51 blocks. I just want to make sure that I'm not breaking anything I don't want to. and we're good to go. So let's go ahead and do that. And this is going to get us an early access to some food, which is great. Some apples. We love to eat some apples. An apple a day does keep the doctor away. So we can go ahead and eat this, and it gets us a ton more saplings, and along with some wood and everything. Now, we don't have an axe, so we can't, vein mine this stuff, but we can grab our logs, and we're good to go, at least to get started here. And another thing that we got out of this is going to be the actual, or what we need to get is the actual leaves itself. So that way we can start working on getting like some water and lava and stuff like that, right? So let's see, what did we end up getting? So let's plant another batch of saplings. And now we can go ahead and go crazy with our saplings because we have so many, and we can grow those, and they should grow fairly well. And we can go ahead and break this giant hubbaloo and this giant hubbaloo if our crook wouldn't have broke. Bam. And that's getting us a ton of stuff. Can I? Oh, I can't. Well, I can vein mine wood with this. Okay. It doesn't let me vein mine. Didn't let me vein mine the stone, but it lets me vein mine wood. And there we go. That took care of the rest of that. We have a bunch of apples, a bunch more saplings, right? Right? Yeah, we have 59 total saplings. We have some wood now, cobblestone, and some food for us to start with. Let's go ahead and clear out the rest of this. Let's do this and this. And that was all. Nope, we have one more crook, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and vein mine this. Get it out of there. We'll just pick these two up. Okay, cool. So that is our your wood. This is how you get wood in a stone block. Okay. So let's see what's next. So we got our crook. Perfect. That completes our seeds quest. So we can start working on planting some food. We got another random reward. We got saplings. That's another reward. We got wood, which is another reward. And for our reward, we get to pick what kind of logs that we want for our reward. So we'll go ahead and go with oak, since now that's what we're using is oak. And so our progression path here is going to split. We need to go up to Tinker's so we can get Tinker's tools going, which is the path I'm going to go because we want to get more tools. And then we have sieves so that we can, a millstone so that we can start getting resources like iron and all that stuff. But let's go ahead and get some tools. We need some basic tools, right? We need a shovel. We need, I don't know about a shovel necessarily, but we want a regular pickaxe. We're going to want to get ourselves a comma so we can start getting some leaves, which helps us get water. We need to get all kinds of things. So let's go ahead and bookmark both of these part builders. And now that we have the wood, we can go ahead and do this. And we're going to go ahead and dump off all of this extra stuff. Nope, that's the crafting table. Give me all that back. I thought I hit this. We're going to dump off this extra stuff that we ended up with here because we don't need it on us at the moment. Sticks, sure. I don't know if we're going to need the sticks, but I'll keep them. Get rid of everything. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead, pop into here, and get ourselves our part builder and our tinker station. So the first thing we're going to need some planks. We're going to need some patterns. So let's go ahead and plank it up. Let's go ahead and get a, good that amount. Okay. And then we're going to get some patterns, which is going to require some sticks. Now we do have some sticks, so we can kind of sort of do this. That gets us 9. I think we're going to need a few more. So something like that and that and that, and that gets us a good, half a stack. Okay. So that's our patterns. So we're going to need our part builder. So we should be able to grab that. That's going to allow us to make our parts. And then we're going to need our Tinker Station. And the Tinker Station really isn't necessary. I wonder if it works. I heard that there was an issue with the Tinker Station. But the Tinker Station is a fantastic replacement for your crafting table if it does work. Because it... I'm sorry. It's not the Tinker Station. It's the Tinker's Tool Table, right? Not that one. Station. It's not the station, is it? Yeah, crafting station. That's what I'm talking about. So let's do a crafting station too while we're here, except for the fact that I put my crafting table down. The crafting station is fantastic because it allows you to connect your inventories together. If it works. I heard it was kind of buggy. But that was a while ago, so I don't know if that's still the case. But it has connected inventory here. So when you access this, it can see any chests that are touching it that are adjacent to it. So yeah, there we go. And you can, put your items in and you can pull them out directly from here. So let's go ahead and set up our Tinker Station and our part builder somewhere. Let's go ahead and just throw them back here. So we have our, that's a moss block. That's our station. and our part builder. And what we need to do with these is start working on getting tools. So there's a couple tools that we're going to want to get, right? And I believe the quest book probably tells us nope, but we should be able to figure it out on our own. So we're going to want to get ourselves a axe, right? Specifically, we want a comma. So if we take a look over here, this is our, that's a mattock. This is the comma. It's a precision reaping tool. It's a hoe. It mows down plants and shears animals, okay? So we need to get a blade, a cross guard, and a tool, okay? So we're going to want a small blade. And in order to make this, we can go ahead and put some stone in there so we can get this. We're going to want a couple of these. We're going to need the binding, and we're going to need some handles, okay? So if we go over there and then we say, hey, we want a comma, and then we click all the things inside of there, we can go ahead and grab ourselves a stone comma. Perfect. We're also going to want a pickaxe, right? We're going to need to be able to, have an actual pickaxe. So if we take a look again at our tinker station, our pickaxe is made with a binding and a rod. But luckily, we made extra of those, so we can grab ourselves a stone pickaxe, which means we no longer need to use the hammer for our stuff. The nice thing with this is it's repairable. Unlike the hammer, we can repair this. And also probably a good idea to get ourselves a sword, just so that we have something in case we come up against some sort of mobs. So we have this. I want a sword. Why are you making a comma? Yeah, a tool handle. Oh, this is supposed to be a tool handle. Okay. I was like, interesting. But I guess I had put the extras in there. This guy here. Now we have a sword. And I think that's okay. Like the comma does not double as an axe. That's the mattock, right? Yeah, that's effective on logs and gravel and stuff. Maybe let's get an axe so we're gonna grow some trees. We can chop down some more trees. So let's go ahead and get ourselves an axe head and one more tool handle. And we can do all those. Now we have an axe. Okay, so that is all of our stuff that we're gonna need there. And then we can make some repair kits if we would like. And then this will allow us to repair our items on the go. We can also always come back to our tinker station, put our item in here with cobblestone, and it will repair it. But we can make a few repair kits, and then we can, grab the rest of this stuff back out. But there's some basic tools, okay? And now I believe I should be able to vein mine, okay? So now we can vein mine, which makes it a little bit easier to mine up a lot of stuff. And we have tools that help us get other items, like we can get from our leaves. We can actually pick up the leaves and with our comma and be able to start working on getting ourselves some water and lava, which will allow us to get a cobble generator. Now you might be thinking, a cobble generator in a stone block, why do you need a cobble generator in a world that's literally surrounded by what is essentially cobblestone? Automation purposes. That way we can automate things and all that. So our next goal is to get ourselves into our sieve and start processing some resources. By processing the resources, we're going to be working on grinding down some gravel into iron. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to bookmark these things, hand crank, and we're going to add our cogwheel. And then we are going to go ahead and get rid of this part builder because it showed up in the wrong spot. We're going to collect all of our random rewards that we've gotten so far. And we've also, as you can see, we've unlocked some more quest sections too, which is great. Let's get our rewards. Let's go ahead and get more rewards. Oh, we have to pick. Oh, okay. There we go. Let's take a look at the rest of our quests. We have exploration. We have our stone layers. We have to go look at andesite, look at deep slate, and that will complete that quest. And then we can go into our nether ring and then our end ring. Okay, and there's dungeons throughout. This is a storage. We have two options here in this quest, and there may be more quests that we just haven't unlocked yet. But a pocket storage is similar to if you've played 1.16 or 1.12. It's a dank. It just stores massive amounts of an item. The only disadvantage with the pocket storage, unlike a dank, like in our dank node or the dank storage mod, it cannot place blocks, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. Oh, loot me. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Hello. Let's go. Down we go. We're doing the one thing in Minecraft we're always supposed to do, which is dig down, right? Hey, I got a stone paxel. I didn't even notice this. That's much faster than our pickaxe, though, so we'll take it. Hey, B, what's up, buddy? You all right? You doing good? Give me some rewards. What you got for me? Do I need to let you out a little more? Like, are you not satisfied? Did that make me wait too long? Because, you were... I guess wanting to be a little bit higher than what you were, even though you could just fly past me. Where's my rewards? Give me my stuff, buddy. Hey. Hey, some iron. Ooh, I like iron. Iron's good to get. Hey. Some more plants, more iron. I'll take it. I love you, my friend. I love you, my bee. Ooh, an emerald. Ooh, a battery. Hey, we must have got this guy pretty early because, like, we're getting some decent stuff out of him. And then, oh, what's that? Another chance cube. And another emerald. Sweet. And then he despawned. Perfect. Hey, I'm not going to complain about that. Like, a battery's pretty good to get. I mean, we don't have any power. We can't do anything with it right now, but, I mean, we got it. Isn't there a hammer in this that is good for mining? Yeah, that mines in a 3x3. This guy here. We need to get some coal for some charcoal so that I can make this stone hammer, which allows me to mine a little bit better because it's a 3x3 instead of a 1x1 or by vein mining. Anyway, I think that we are going to go ahead, wrap up this episode here at the beginning stages here. We've explored our world a little bit. We've gotten our basic tools going on. We've grown some trees and everything. Our next step, we're going to come back in next episode. We're going to make some iron. We're going to we're not sieving. We're milling up some gravel, getting ourselves some iron and stuff, and maybe work on starting to try and automate some of those processes so we can just let this run. I might clean up a little bit in here and try and clear out some of this just so that it's a little bit easier to work with. It looks fantastic and everything, but we need wide open spaces so that we can start playing with and putting stuff down. But yeah, anyway, that's it for this episode. If you enjoyed, please, as always, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate it, and it really does help out the channel. And for all of you who are still here and you've been hanging out with me and you've been waiting for me to come back, I appreciate every minute, every second that you have waited for me. Things are looking much smoother in the TheAndrata world and everything. So IRL, that is. So yeah, thank you for being there. I appreciate all of you. And I'm looking forward to this triumphant return into Minecraft. And I'm having fun with it. So yeah, see you in the next one. Later.